Derek, what was the difference between the teams today?
Well, I don't think we got off to the best start. I think we had too many ahead of the ball in that counter press when they turned the ball over. Too many gaps, and it was a bit easy and simplistic the first goal, which is always important, particularly away from home. We spoke about that a couple of weeks ago at St Mirren, getting ourselves in front. I thought Van Veen led the line brilliantly for them. I thought he gave them real inspiration throughout the game. He caused us so many problems with his movement and his touch and his ability to create chances for himself. But I think from our point of view, this was always going to be the toughest fixture, I think, post-split. There's no doubt about it. I think there's no coincidence that three home teams win the day. And I think in this sort of situation that we're in, it's important that we now tap into the hope that we've got. If we can replicate our home form as has been this season, we've got the confidence and the belief to get ourselves away from the situation. This is a situation that we feel it's not where we wanted to be, and it's a tougher situation than I thought we would be, but we're still good enough to go and deal with it. The three home games that we have are going to be crucial in that. But today was an opportunity missed. Today was an opportunity that we think, even if we don't play well enough and deliver a performance anywhere near like St Mirren, if we can't win the game, it's important you don't lose the game. And while it was still 1-0 with the chances to do that, we made changes to try and arrive at their box more and get a bit more control. And I think the changes with Jones and Polworth and Ryan coming on allowed us to get to those areas more often in the second half. I think there was more flow to our play second half. But ultimately, we didn't have that punch in the box. We didn't ever look convincing enough when we were working that final bit. I thought we looked rushed. I thought we looked a bit lacked a bit of composure to make that extra pass or choose the right pass. And sometimes in the situation you're in, that can be the case. But it's important that the players stay calm with our work. There's plenty of effort as always. We were determined to try and replicate the performance at St Mirren for such a huge support. But we've got to be honest enough, our levels weren't good enough. The performance levels weren't of a level for us to win the game. And ultimately, the second goal that they score late on, when we chase it a wee bit and we try and go man for man, that kind of finishes the game off instead of throwing the kitchen sink at them. So disappointed. It's not been our day, but there'll be plenty of better days ahead in the coming weeks. And I firmly believe we'll have exactly that.